interesting thing with being online is that you can definitely be outside of your home while still being in your home.
Wow.
Mentally, my brain was somewhere else. Most of the hours of the day, I was thinking of other people's problems and other people's questions and concerns, and it was taking all my time and my thought life, and the children were constantly underfoot. And even though I loved them and I had little times in my day that were devoted to them, it was not the amount of time that we all needed.
Wow.
And so now I just feel like my life has gotten a lot smaller, and my world, like the problems I'm dealing with are literally like Louis' problems instead of, someone else outside my home. So it's not perfect, but
Wow.
we made huge progress, and I'm not doing any
Yes.
more big projects. So that's been a big blessing.
That's so cool. I'm so glad you brought that up, because since that, we made that change really a few months ago, since we haven't been able to talk about it, but it's really become the new normal for us. So yeah, I do want to just commend you for making that dramatic change. We were pretty dramatic about it. We were
really dramatic.
We're like, okay, we've got to be extreme with this, because not to run through like a whole timeline, but I quit working like a salary job about a year ago, or almost a year ago. And we jumped into, 100% just being entrepreneurial and living on that. And while we were doing that, it definitely felt like, okay, we've got to be scrappy and we've got to do what it takes. And so we were both hustling side by side, shoulder to shoulder, making stuff work. And it was a blast, and we got some momentum in things. And I wouldn't necessarily do that any differently, but I don't think we had like an exit strategy from that.
It wasn't clear. I think we both knew, okay, ultimately, I want to stay home as far as like, I don't want to work at home mom or work outside the home mom. I didn't want either of those things. And Elisha wanted to be the sole provider. And we had that when we got married. We had that, 5 years into marriage, but it was really fuzzy.
Yes.
On how we were going to get there.
Yes. And so time kept going on, and we were abundantly provided for. We're like, this is awesome, but it felt so dependent on you doing almost as much as I was doing, or sometimes more. If I was working 40 or 50 hours a week, you were working 40 or 50 hours a week as well in certain seasons, sometimes more.
Yeah, and it was
during
kind
certain
of a
seasons.
bummer too, because I felt like Elisha had more potential to resent the kids because you were taking them so often, and then it was just bad, you guys. We have podcast episodes on that. It was just stressful. Our whole home was stressful, and we had great moments. We had good times. Elisha and I do love to dream together and work together. That's something that our relationship is like. It's like foundational for our relationship, I feel like. But we've learned to do that in different ways. Yes. And I think the difficult thing when it comes to money, when it comes to growth, is it's kind of like a drug, and you can always pursue it. The heart of man's never satisfied. So it was always going to go like, and this is the cool thing. We always thought it was going to go faster if I was involved. And the weird thing is when I got uninvolved, we have made 10 times more progress. Yes. In a much less stressful way. Yes. Well, thanks to Elisha, he's just like pulling so hard. You're doing so much. And
I think it's way better for our family this way.
But I guess that's the crazy thing. When you do what you feel like the Lord has placed on your heart and make the changes that we knew that the way we were operating was outside God's will for our lives individually, like with our family. And when we made that shift, it was like this faith walk a little bit. We were like, how's this going to be? Yeah. But it's just been nothing but a blessing.
Yeah. Because in the way it was kind of like dramatic. I logged you out of social media accounts and email accounts and out of the back office for the websites, and like changed the passwords because you were so intricately involved in the day-to-day operations of our businesses. And we were both like, how do we get the toothpaste back in the tube? And then
I'm kind of a control freak with certain things, which is where we got to where we were. Yeah. But that's the cool thing too, is the Lord has given, I think, I have such a desire, like Elisha and I are so united in this change for our family that I feel like I've just let go of control of everything. Like I'm not, like if a customer's mad, I don't know about it. If something's breaking, I don't know about it. Right. And it's not my problem, and I don't feel like it's my problem anymore. And so that's really cool. Yes. And I think our customers are happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, business is good, which I'm grateful for. And our home is so much more peaceful and more enjoyable. Like we love our evenings at home now. You know,
Yeah.
we love being able to just spend time together as a family out in the yard, and just I don't know, everything about our home has become so much more enjoyable.